Hey, and welcome back. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the difference between pre-made and custom book cover design so that you can choose a path that feels most aligned for you and your book. Okay, let's break it all down. What is a pre-made cover? A pre-made cover is a design that's already been created and is ready to be personalized with your book's title, subtitle, and your author name. The foundation is already there. We simply just align it with your specific project. It's fast, simple, and really accessible. Perfect if you want a beautiful professional cover without going through a full custom design process. You can browse all of my current pre-made covers at shop.coralantler.com. For my shop, it's really simple. You just head to the menu, click on book covers, and you'll see over 100 pre-made designs ready to explore. And whenever you click on a cover you like, you just scroll down and you'll find all the details right there, including what's included in the design and any additional add-ons that you can choose from. If you find one that feels like a good match, you can just add it to your cart. And to check out, you just go back up to the menu, click checkout, create a quick account, and you can pay using PayPal, a credit card through PayPal, or Venmo. Easy peasy. Premades are a great fit if you're working with a short timeline, you want something more budget friendly, you find a design that already speaks to the tone and energy of your book. You'll still walk away with something really beautiful, cohesive, and energetically aligned without the extra time or investment of going fully custom. Right now, I have around 100 premades available, and I'm always adding new to the shop. If you want updates on new covers, so you don't have to keep checking my website, you can join my newsletter on my website. Okay, what is a custom cover? A custom cover is designed completely from scratch, crafted intentionally to reflect your message, your energy, and the deeper themes behind your work. If you do decide to go the custom route, the first step is filling out my detailed design questionnaire. So you can head over to coralantler.com. You just click on the menu, then go to Work with Me, choose Illustrations and Book Services. From there, you can read through all the details about the different packages. And when you're ready, just click to open the questionnaire. Once you fill that out, I'll review your answers and reach out to schedule a Zoom call if everything feels aligned. After we meet and confirm the vision, I'll send a formal quote, my contract, and an invoice based on whatever payment plan that we set up for you. And yes, I do offer payment plans. And once that is all set, we officially get started to bring your book cover to life. Custom design is a great fit if you already have a clear vision or concept. You want to include specific symbols, themes, or emotional tones. You're creating something more niche, visually driven, or brand forward. The final result will be rooted in your genre and audience, but it'll also be deeply connected to the message of your book and obviously completely custom. So what happens after you order? Once your front cover is finalized, we pause until your interior layout is completely finished. That's because we can't create the full final wrap file, including your spine, until your spine width is confirmed. And your spine width depends on your final page count, your trim size, and your paper type. This is something that can't be guessed early, and if a designer tries it, 100% leads to problems later during printing and setting up templates. This is true no matter who you hire, but my process is very clear and intentional to help you avoid any headaches in this department. I guide you through every step to make sure that your wrap, your spine, and your final file are all perfectly aligned and print ready. And even when you do everything exactly right, using the correct templates, proper margins, and all of the technical specs, printers are not perfect. And as you can see here with some of my own published books, even though I follow the templates exactly, the spines are still printed incorrectly. It's completely normal, and it's something that every author and designer has to navigate. That's why it's so important that your front cover, your spine, and your back cover share the same background color. I learned that through trial and error. So some ways to get around this: you can add a inlay design like I did here with my pregnancy journal, where there's a design element inside the spine, but the background still stays the same color across the full wrap. This way, even if the spine shifts slightly during printing, it's still going to look polished and professional. And you can also wrap the front background design around all the way around to the back, which is also a really beautiful option. Whether you're printing through Amazon KDP or Ingram Sparks, Your final file has to meet very specific technical specs like trim size, bleed in margins, barcode placement, spine width. Here's what an official template looks like for KDP. You'll notice that there are a lot of guidelines built into the file. Things like the safe zone for your text and images, the bleed area where the design has to extend past the cut lines, and the barcode placement spot where Amazon will automatically add your ISBN barcode. And the pink and red areas are your margins and bleeds. You want all important text and imagery to stay inside the safe zone, and you need background colors or patterns to extend all the way to the outer edges. This white box is where your barcode will go. You never put any design elements there or text there. Amazon will overlay their barcode into this space. You can do your background design, but just be aware that it's going to cover it up on that spot. The center area here is the spine. And remember that this exact width of the spine is based on your final page count and paper choice. Here is the KDP Launch Previewer tool, and it's what we use to double check the file before it goes live. You can see here that this file is aligned properly. The front, spine, and back all fit inside the guidelines, and nothing important is outside of the safe zone. And here's what it looks like if you have a file that is not set up correctly. See how the spine text is just off and everything is just slightly off. If your file looks like this in the previewer, it will get flagged by Amazon and they won't even let you approve it for the final file to print. So you have to get it right or you can't even move on to the next step. Both KDP and Ingram Sparks have their own separate templates and rules, and paperback covers are different from hardcovers, and ebooks are a completely different format as well. So it can get confusing very fast. But everything is streamlined from my process, so you don't have to worry about that. All of my pre-made and custom covers come with a proper template setup included. Okay, just to sum up everything that we've gone over, pre-made covers are already designed. You personalize them lightly and they are more budget friendly. Custom covers are built from scratch around your unique vision and they are more of a financial investment. In both cases, the full wrap and spine get finalized after the interior is done. And I take care of all the technical formatting so that you don't have to. In the next video, I will walk you through how to think about interior illustrations of photography, how to plan them, where to use them, and what to consider for your final print layout and cost. I will see you in the next video.